now until the lights go green for the Mexico Grand Prix qualifying. So let's get ready and see who has that pole position winning performance in them this afternoon. And as we wait, poised for the start of what will hopefully be a thrilling qualifying, why don't you tell us, Anthony Davidson, about the things you can do to really get the most out of a car in a session like this?
Well, you're largely limited by the Parc Fermé regulations, of course. Back in the old days, pre-2004, you'd work on both a qualifying setup and a race setup over practice, and then swap them over after qualifying. So the race car was quite different at times to the qualifying car. Nowadays, though, you have to find a compromise that works for both. There are a few things that you can still adjust during the session, such as the differential, the brake bias, and the front wing angle, but that's about it. So it's more about optimizing what you do have and adapting your own style to suit the track conditions.
So hello everyone, welcome back to our episode F1 2017. Today we're doing round 80 of 70, season 1 in the Taurus and around Mexico. Track that I absolutely have had no luck on in the past 1,000. But welcome to qualifying, as usual. This is the third to last qualifying of this series because I've decided to show it to you guys anymore unless you guys actually say so. Let's know we've got 3 races to get it back. Otherwise, I'm going to lose it, especially the fact that all the laps for it. It's just basically going to be I'm already going to be on the channel already for the introduction, so there's going to be a little change of format this season too. But here we are in our lineup, and this is the second lineup. We always do the art use the channel, make sure to subscribe. Nice. But basically, if you are looking at that, I do 2 lineups at the start and talk through the entire map. So apologies for that. Hope you can see what it is on screen. This circuit, when you go through the acceleration, as we come out on 99, which is ahead of our teammates, to provision that there are more people that are doing the one stop out there. One stop, one lap, one lap run. Because this is only 12-minute session, short qualifying session. Only 12 minutes in this game. I always thought that it sort of suits me. It sort of suits me, it sort of doesn't, because I can't get all the time. I can't get 2 time laps on each of my runs. However, it also suits me when I get to it. But I do have to start, actually start going out and driving the car out at the end of the session. Here we are in the section, going to this oval section, which always goes on. To build myself up to the stadium section, which I think is one of the best sections of the personal view. It's not a racing section, it's a spectator section, because you go through the section, through the stadium, that's actually quite nice. Going over the line, it's only a difficulty P30. The pace around here is absolutely dreadful all weekend.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top 3 are Vettel, Hamilton and Kimi Raikkonen.
So only P13 behind our teammate, that's not very good, and I would like to say that the result versus car performance, the since 40, we're actually supposed to finish 12th. And we're leaving the rival against Roman Grosjean currently, which is good, but we have lost some approval ratings, so I'll have to get that back in the race. So yes, enough about that. It is the time for the Mexican Grand Prix. It is time for the race.
Joining me amongst the cheers of the phenomenal Mexican fans, it's Anthony Davidson, and welcome along to this historic circuit. What an occasion this is.
Yeah, it's hard to believe when you see the passion this country has for the sport that Formula 1 was away from Mexico for so long. It's fantastic to be here, and let's hope that the race lives up to the party atmosphere we've got going. It's a real fast track this. We get up to Monza levels of speed down the main straight thanks to the high altitude here at over 2,000 metres above sea level. And with that comes the challenge of having less downforce in the corners. So that makes it a really demanding circuit, both for the drivers and engineers.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Perez, Romain Grosjean and Verstappen, Massa, Sainz, Bottas and Daniel Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Ocon, Toro Rosso and Stroll, Van Dorn, Palmer, Fernando Alonso and Marcus Ericsson, Magnussen and Pascal Wehrlein completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So, Bottas and Ricciardo get penalties, and that's a big thing we can't actually take advantage of, but we'll have to do that with our start. In terms of tyre strategy, it's going to be a two-stop going from super ultras to supers to supers again, but here we go to 5 red lights, and it is go, go, go. It's an absolutely horrendous start for us. Already fall behind Hülkenberg, we should try and get a jump on the way back from starting, just hit pivots on the grid. We go down inside, doing our usual dialogue. We're going to go 3 wide actually. People going 4 wide, which is not going to go well. I think they got 4 wide just now. Okay, 1 for 4, just go 3 wide now with our teammate and I believe it's Icon who's starting on super soft tyres. Not strategy. If we're going to go 4 wide, we're going to make it 4 wide with Grosjean. We squeeze them all out and move up into E9. So it's a very good start from E30. Here's a replay that you see there. Went down the inside road. Grosjean got pinched out and then subsequently went slow. Subsequently he loses out big time there. And up ahead and into our teammate is out. But you can see later on that one, he's having to look up the inside of Espinosa, which is good to see Carlos up there just behind us. And he's been spun. He's been spun by Ocon, and that is him going to be sure his race ruined by Espinosa spun Carlos Sainz, our teammate. He just has no luck in the series, Carlos. What's that? 3 engine retirements and being spun. We had contact with him at Japan as well, so pretty much the last 5 races our teammate has been absolutely incredible. You can see here on lap 2 we have caught up to Carlo, who's stuck behind leaving massive main place. Moving to lap 3, moving ahead of us, this is Sergio Perez with I believe it's Hamilton. No, Bottas, excuse me. I can see it's Perez and then Verstappen loses out altogether in the end. That's ridiculous. But it's massive. Seems to be a bit down. This is so. This is 42, excuse me. And you see him on that 17, keep going, and then he stops Verstappen. I think Hamilton's in as well when they are going for audacious 3-stop on that. Moving to the later on in the later, you can see that Ocon soon my ultra socks are starting to go. This is when it starts coming to mess behind. We were leaving behind at one point, now it's going down. Here comes Hamilton and Ocon, both parallel segments ahead by Renault. Hamilton locks up, forces Ocon out wide. We then make the contact with Hamilton, and Hamilton gets a transition action. You can see a weakness entirety of it. So we go down the inside. Hamilton locks up. However, he keeps his nose along. He hasn't taken all of it there. Ocon's missed out this time, and Hamilton just gets the power and DRS open. Powers away. Move to lap 10. It's time to let's stop onto some super soft tyres. Carlo is in as well. When It's there, ahead of us, there he is. Good to see driving, which I'm happy to wait for Abu Dhabi, which you know, can't stop getting that close 4.6 This isn't going to be good hit the top, so it's going to go around P60. Yeah. It's not been kind for this tyre around. Move to lap 12 now, and in slipstream on. That's Bandon. Go down the inside of Bandon. Soft super soft. Go line. Then you start with soft, super soft. Move to lap 30. In the slipstream. You're going to go down inside into turn 1. Now from outside the turn 2, but you should be able to find the line. Do about P30. Next up, and Alonso. Don't seem to be able to catch him. Go up to 40. He's actually overtaking Marcus out. Sandwich is just a slow down. So that is an overtake and not in a straight line. You get out some seems to have Alonso seems to be forced to come in. I'm fixing to go out. Inside, ODRS from gone 12 and moving to lap 60 now. There's not really a lot happening in this race. A bit like the notice stacked. We didn't do wasn't as boring as the one. The notice stacked. We had a little back to stack. Of course, is behind us. He's come up behind us. As you've seen, I think he's doing another stop. So we want to keep him at least another stop. So we want to keep him behind us. I think he's doing a restop. And move on to lap 22 now as we go a little bit wide. And I think there's a little bit of contact there. We move to the outside, we move down the inside. Hey, Verstappen's round. I think we need to get a replay. So we go wide, come back on track again. And then I think Verstappen may have caught us a bit. And then I come back and close the door on him. I think there's definitely that we think we're moving to lap 24. This is now we come into our final stop to our set of Ultra, our super softs. Hulkenberg, interestingly, is out of balance. Lance Stroll, as does Roman Grosjean. So those are the guys we can actually immediately after it stops making advantage of these fresh super softs compared to their warm super softs. Do indeed make that. Grosjean overtakes Stroll and Stroll. Soft tires go down the inside into turn 1. He kind of blocks off the whole. Then we can't catch Grosjean on the front. Sainz comes into the pits and which moves up to P12, which one left. Actually, it's falling behind here as the pace against the AI is in what 27. Nico Hulkenberg is getting close. Hopefully we'll be able to fend off the rest of this race. We've got the lineups that we're going to see. There's a yellow flag there, and Alonso is parked up there on the left hand side. He's out of the race. The camera issue now. Moving to lap 33 here now. We have Luke Max for race leader, which is Valtteri Bottas. It's up to 9, so that's clearly how OP the Mercedes engine was as he made 9 to the lead. Really something's happened with Hamilton and Ferraris as we balance and go through. So it's not been the best races. Apologies for that. Brazil is a better race and moving to lap 35 again, lap 35. Obviously this one's got the full contest to it. And that indeed is the race. At the bottom corner and it is at Villa. Could have been better,
so,
but
another fantastic victory for the Silver
to be
Arrows.
honest, the pace was there.
So, Ash,
hopefully,
how exactly
with a better
did they
car,
set themselves apart from the pack today?
Get
I
better.
think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know? I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere. And it was
By having an
fantastic to watch,
OP
wasn't it?
car,
This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track. It's what all the fans are after.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix.
Tell you what though, no battle on the podium, which we all thought he's going to have a comeback after winning the United States, but clearly he's not. But Raikkonen's already won anyway by a couple of thousand light years, thanks to me slowing up. Lewis Hamilton also having some poor performance as well. Bottas being Bottas. And there we are, Bottas has won. He did the 2-stop. Hamilton would have won if he hadn't done the 3-stop, so yeah. Couldn't better for him. Ricciardo finished P5 and Ocon P6. Ocon did the 1-stop. He finished ahead of Vettel, who only did the 3-stop and finished second. So there's lots of different stops in. We did get promoted to P11 in the end after Carlos Sainz retired off camera with another mechanical fault, so it's not gone bad to us to him. In terms of the standing, as though as Verstappen didn't score and neither did us, the gap raised him 10 points. And the constructors remain in 5th place, a long way behind Pepsi. So yes, in terms of the driver, it's 27 to 26 now, and that is a big approval rating from Renault there. Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull. I'm not sure Red Bull will offer us the deal. Pretty sure Williams would. I'm interested though. If we go to Williams, we could do a half a season at Williams, try and impress one of the better teams. Because Williams, they have the potential, and we now have that second pit stop efficiency fitted to the car as well. So yes, that's been it. The oranges and apples are still here from Australia. That's nice. Yes, that has been it for today's video. If you have enjoyed this Mexican Grand Prix, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new to see more F1 2017 career mode videos as when they come out. After this video has been uploaded, I'm then going to be working on F1 2018 mod. And then there'll be a best of year thing. So this is probably going to be the second to last video of this year. So just to let you think. But thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you'll enjoy Christmas, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.